Welcome to the Herald and News Community Q&A. Along with Deborah Etters from H&R Block, my name is Steve Rosen. Thanks so much for joining us today. Deborah, we've been talking the last couple of weeks, last couple of months about taxes, and there's some new stuff on the horizon. Well, actually, it's not even on the horizon. It's right here, and it's the Oregon W-4s. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It is. Now we have a federal W-4 and a separate Oregon W-4. They're both 4 pages each, and they're very complicated to try to go through to figure out.
All right, and I've heard a lot of people talking about refund delays because of the government shutdown. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. The government just opened and started processing returns Monday, the 28th, and then we're not sure what's going to happen February 15th if they shut down again. If you have an earned income credit, a child tax credit, or an education credit, they won't even be sending any refunds till March 4th.
Wow. Now, because of the government shutdown, is there an extension on filing, or is April 15th still the day?
April 15th is still the day.
Okay.
You can file an extension and have till October 15th, but it is much better if you file on time.
Wow. So in addition to the refunds being delayed, there's also going to be probably some refunds that look a little different than from years in the past.
Yes, there is. Because of the changing of the withholding tables in the middle of the year and the tax law changes, many people are what we call getting refund surprises. They're not getting as much as they thought they had in prior years. And for Oregon, if you have a small refund this year, not like you usually have, you need to get that W-4 changed so that they'll withhold more so you won't owe next year.
I see. And even with the Oregon changes with the W-4 and everything else, there's also charitable donations that have changed as well. You have to go to a site and check everything out and all that. Is that right?
Yes, for Oregon, they're not allowing charitable contributions to any charitable organization that does not at least put 30% into their program. They can't just use it for administration. So the only way to tell is if you go to the DOJ, Department of Justice website to see if they're on that list. If they are, then you have to do an addition on your Oregon return for the amount you've taken off.
And we have a lot of people here in the Klamath Basin who also work in California, and they're getting taxed now too, correct?
Yes, there's a new state transit tax that started in July. If you are an Oregon resident and work out of the state, then you have to pay the transit tax. It is a 2-page form. It is a mail-in form, and it is per person. And then we have to fill that out and mail that in.
Wow. You know, I always thought taxes were kind of complicated to begin with, but now it's like a great big bowl of spaghetti, isn't it?
It is. They're changing. Even this week, we've had the IRS sending us the different kinds of ways they're explaining what happened last year.
So how can people get help? Because I know I'm getting a headache just thinking about trying to do this on my own, and I'm like, there's no way. I know you're the professional. How can people reach you to help them?
We're at 2226 South 6th Street, which is between Shasta Way and East Main, and our phone number is 541-882-8055. We've got plenty of tax preparers ready and willing to help you.
And you'll be more than happy to walk everybody through it, right?
We are, and if you bring your last pay stub, it'll really help us get your W-4 in order.
Fantastic. And after all the spaghetti is eaten and all the taxes are done and filed, party at your place, right?
That is.
All right, fantastic. It's Deborah Etters from H&R Block here in Klamath Falls. Thank you for watching Community Q&A from the Herald and News.